Dear friends in the Florida-Bahamas Synod of the ELCA, welcome to this Synod update for the first week of September 2020. I am Bishop Pedro Suarez, and as always, I have very good company with me.
Hi, I'm Deacon Ora Suarez, and together with my husband, I have the pleasure to inform you every 2 weeks. First, in our news, we want to update you on our United as One COVID-19 relief appeal. As of today, we have helped 33 congregations meet their needs and improve their ministry during this pandemic. Pastor Daniel Locke at St. Mark's in Jacksonville shared his experience.
Pastor Daniel Locke, St. Mark's Lutheran in Jacksonville, Florida. Thanks to the Florida-Bahamas Synod and the United as One campaign, we received a gift that we used as a matching gift in our congregation to upgrade our technology so that we can be online for worship and we can stream live once we're back in person for worship. We purchased a new camera, a new computer, and some updated sound equipment to make that possible. We know that many of our community are not ready to regather in person, and so it's important to us to be together as a community, even though we're dispersed. Yet we are united as one in the Spirit, and with this grant and the matching gifts, we are able to stay united for worship each Sunday. So thank you for your generosity.
Thanks, Pastor Daniel. We always love to see and hear about how the Synod's United as One relief is helping our congregations. Bishop, we also have another message from Trinity in Pembroke Pines.
The Synod grant was an absolute blessing. We have been able to purchase so many groceries because we serve so many people each and every week, 3 times a week from when we used to do twice a month.
You've been such a blessing to our family and to a lot of other people that I see coming here and picking up a bag of food, and it means the world to us.
That's so great to see, Aura.
Yes, it is. And if your congregation has been helped by the United as One grant, please remember to send a short 30-second video of stories about how God is impacting the life of the people you serve. Please send it to our communication specialist to the email below. We would love to see them.
On other news, last Sunday we hosted our Let's Talk Youth Check-In for the youth in our Synod. It was great to gather with our young people and have some thoughtful discussion. This is what some of them shared.
What is my purpose? What can I do to just, in general, what can I do to be myself? And I found that if I use my experiences, I can help people who are going through tough times just as I did.
So I just want to give you guys encouragement, thinking I'm just going to graduate online and it's not going to be special. It is different, but they will make it special.
I've also been, active within the parish, and I think by me being active within my community, I think I could be, the next school board candidate if I'm older.
We will be having another youth event on September 27th, so stay tuned for more information.
Speaking of Zoom events, we will be having another Roster Ministers Zoom gathering on September 17 at 10 a.m. This gathering will cover the topic of Holy Communion during a pandemic, particularly COVID-19, and will include special guest speaker Professor Timothy J. Wengert. All roster ministers are encouraged to attend. You can find a link to register in eSpirit and on our website.
We will also be having a special service of remembrance on September 11th at 10 a.m.
Brothers and sisters in the Florida-Bahamas Synod, I am honored to invite you on behalf of the Office of the Bishop to join us for the 9/11 Memorial Service on 9/11 at 10 a.m. We will have the chance to reflect, to pray, and to remember. Thank you.
Thanks, Pastor Eliakim. This Zoom service is open to everyone who wishes to attend and will also be streamed on our Synod's Facebook page. You can find a link to the event in eSpirit and on our Synod's website as well.
If you've been tuning into Bishop's Sunday messages, you've seen members of his executive staff already. Pastor Heather Elgetin and Pastor Rob Carlson, the two directors for Evangelical Mission, as well as Pastor Rob Rose, have already been his guests and have contributed some inspiring messages. Deacon Connie Schmacher will also share a reflection very soon. We encourage you to watch on Sundays and get to know better our awesome Synod staff.
Speaking of Deacon Connie, Aura, she and I would like to remind all our roster ministers about the importance of boundary training.
Hello, I'm Connie Schmucker, Assistant to the Bishop for Leadership. Each week in the E-Spirit, we include an article about boundaries training for our roster leaders, pastors, and deacons. This is because relationship is so very important to us. I'm excited to announce that many of our roster leaders have been participating in the online boundaries training called Keeping Our Sacred Trust. I look forward to being able to announce to you soon that all of our rostered leaders have participated in this program because we care.
Thank you, Deacon Connie. More information on online boundaries training can be found in eSpirit and on our Synod website as usual.
In the midst of this pandemic, we continue to seek ways to strengthen our relationships with our global companions and the seminary in Jamaica. We are staying in close touch with them and invite you to pray for them. Today, we would like to share with you some updates about the Lutheran Church in Cuba. Bishop Ismael Laborde constantly updates us on the progress of their work and literally building churches in Cuba. With help from the ELCA and our Synod in El Dajau, they just finished reconstructing the small worship place, which also serves as a shelter during hurricane and storms. The whole community comes to help Bishop Laborde.
Meanwhile, in our own Synod, we have an update from Living Faith in Port St. Lucie. This congregation has purchased new land and will begin their building project very soon.
Good morning. I am Pastor Marianne Kellenbach, pastor at Living Faith Church, which is located in the growing community of Tradition in Port St. Lucie here in Florida. Now, I don't know if you can already hear the sounds, but it's the sounds of construction happening so early here in the morning in this community. Tradition is one of the fastest growing communities in Florida. I want you to think of it as a mini villages. I know so many people know the villages. And when all the building is done here, there will be 40,000 homes, along with many restaurants and industry that will be here also. Cleveland Clinic is this is going to be their latest and greatest hub that's happening here in Florida. What I'm really excited to tell you about is that Living Faith has been able to acquire property here in Tradition. And we're so excited because our prayer is, with God's help, that the end of 2021, our ministry tool, what we like to think of as the lantern of hope in this community, will be complete. Can you see it? Because we can. All of God's beloved children here at Living Faith can see that ministry tool already completed. It is what we call our physical building. But yes, it is God's ministry tool, because in and through this building, all of the people here in Tradition will have the opportunity to grow and understand God's grace, God's forgiveness, and how God works in their life every single day. And they too will be able to live out their faith and join in the work of being God's hands and feet in this community, in this city, in this county, throughout the state, throughout the nation, throughout the world.
As a synod, we now have the opportunity to support Living Faith as they start their building project. If you're interested in taking part of this, please contact our Director for Evangelical Mission for the South, Reverend Hunter El Yatim, or Pastor Mary Ann Kallenbach directly.
Let us keep in our prayers the victims on Hurricane Laura's path. St. Paul Lutheran Church in Lake Charles was severely damaged. This is an image of a video shared by Bishop Mike Reinhardt of the Gulf Coast Synod. The reaction of their Director for Evangelical Mission, Reverend Chris Markert, when he got there, says it all.
Hey, this is Chris Markert. I'm at St. Paul Lutheran Church in Lake Charles, Louisiana after Hurricane Laura. We're here to drop off bottled water and generators. You can just see the devastation. That's the sanctuary.
If you would like to contribute, just contact the Texas-Louisiana Gulf Coast Synod directly.
Together with our Synod Council, I want to say thank you to our congregations for your continued mission support during these trying times. You probably saw the thank you photo from our Synod Council in eSpirit last week, but I just wanted to share it again. Your faithful stewardship is keeping our church strong through this pandemic, and I can't thank you enough for your generosity. It's really great to see how God is working in the Florida-Bahamas Synod in these times.
Yes, it is a blessing, Bishop.
Now we're coming to the end of this Synod update. So as usual, we would appreciate a comment from you below. And we would like it if you share this video with others in the Synod. Perhaps you are watching us in our YouTube channel. And if that's the case, please subscribe.
Thank you for watching.
Until next time, may God continue to bless you.
Adios.
Bye.